It's day 405 of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. We can see Wagners once again found their momentum. Even after constant reinforcements, Ukrainians are having a hard time keeping Wagners at bay. Because today Wagners made massive progress in many places. Let's start from north of the city. Here Wagners, after a very intense battle, managed to successfully capture ASM Industrial Complex. Although when they first started storming ASM area, they expected heavy resistance, but that has not been the case. Since they first started storming, they have been advancing almost daily. Ukrainians are retreating building by building. And they were also successful in advancing in these two areas, although this is small advance, but advance nonetheless. Now let's look at the city center. Here, as I told you in my last report, that Wagners are squeezing Ukrainians from two directions. So recently a report came that Wagners took this whole area from Ukrainians. It looks like pressure was too intense and they simply retreated. But the interesting thing is that this whole area in the city center became a gray zone. Neither side has complete control over it. But fighting was reported in this area, so we might see a big advance here. In the south of the city, Wagners managed to advance in these three areas. They are having success in this pocket. It was reported that Ukrainians are planning to retreat from here, but as of today they are holding on. Now let's look at the surrounding area of the Bakhmut. Here in Avdiivka, Wagners, after many weeks of stagnation, managed to push Ukrainians back and successfully capture this area. They have now entered the first buildings of the settlement. This is very important progress, because this now gives them a good position from which they can advance. Until now they were in open fields, which made it difficult to advance given the height advantage of Chasiv Yar. This area is relatively less dense, which means it will be now relatively easy to capture, but Ukraine is going to hold it with all their might. Because if this settlement falls, then their exit route closes. This will make it very hard to keep Bakhmut then. There are rumors about Wagners building large forces around Bakhmut. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, like and subscribe.